Hi friends, in this demo I will explore advanced capabilities of GitHub Copilot and Copilot Agent beyond code auto-completion. So I will be demonstrating you how you could leverage Copilot Agent to create tickets in the browser using the Copilot Agent and VS Code IDE using the Copilot Agent extension. Also, we will work on those issues using the VS Code IDE, and we will assign those issues in the browser to the Copilot agent to work on and create merge requests. Finally, we will assign those merge requests for review by Copilot agent. So exciting things are coming. So let's get started. Hi, so now we are going to install GitHub Copilot extensions into a VS Code. So this is a freshly installed VS Code in my Mac. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the extensions and install two important extensions related to GitHub Copilot. So I'm going here in the settings and in the extensions, I'm going to search GitHub Copilot. So there are multiple extensions that are coming, but most importantly I want these two, GitHub Copilot, this version. So I'm going to install this one, and then I want to go here, GitHub Copilot chat. Yeah, it seems like when I install the GitHub Copilot, chat is already installed, so we just need to install just the GitHub Copilot. Install the Copilot agent extensions to Visual Studio Code. This is how it would look like. So you can see here at the right bottom, it says I'm signed out of Copilot. So what I want to do, I want to sign in to use Copilot. So I will click on this, continue with GitHub. So I want to continue. This is my GitHub account. I want to say continue. So now it's taking me back to Visual Studio Code. So now you can see I have got this chat where I can ask certain questions that get answered from the Copilot agent. So the first time when we enable Copilot, when we put our first prompt, it wants us to enable this model from Anthropic. So we have to click on enable, otherwise we cannot run any LLM models, or we cannot use any LLM models to get answers for our prompts. So I have to enable this. Now it will start working on my prompt. So this is a fresh GitHub account I just created. So I'm going to walk you through how you can enable GitHub Copilot agents in this account. So if we go to the main menu here, I go to Copilot, and you can see there are options for me to install GitHub Copilot to VS Code, which we have already done. And there are like a ChatGPT like tools where we can ask questions, but if you want, so Copilot is usually automatically enabled in every account, but Copilot agents is a premium service. So I go to Copilot here, and so you can see Copilot coding agent is currently disabled. So what I want to do, I want to enable coding agent. So I'm going here, coding agent, and so it says it has been disabled for me. So what I want to do, I want to upgrade my account, even though it says it is disabled by an administrator. This means I cannot use coding agents, for instance, to create a PR, to work on an issue and create a PR, or to review a PR. I can't assign those tasks to Copilot agents because that policy is disabled by my administrator. So if I go to the Copilot screen again and go to upgrade, I should be able to. Okay, so it shows me try Copilot Pro for 30 days free. So it allows me to upgrade, and then after I upgrade, I will show you how that Copilot coding agent is enabled for me. So this is so I could go for a monthly or the yearly plan. Regardless, it's not going to charge me right now, but I will be billed on the August 26th after a month, $10 per month. But when I tried this originally, it put a hold on my card for $10. So if that is a concern for you, I want you to verify before trying this. Otherwise, we are good to go. So you have to provide your billing details, your name, address, and also sometimes in the next page you will be asked to provide the credit card information as well. So I'm not going to do that. I will show you can easily follow these prompts, fill these fields and get to the next screen and get the upgrade. Next I'm going to show you after you get the upgrade what the screen will look like.
So this is a different account, but still after activating you can see GitHub Copilot Pro is active for your account, and all this usage everything you can view here. And also one important thing I want to show you, if you go to coding agent, I have given access to all my repositories. If I want, I can select only few repositories access to the Copilot agent. So then I cannot assign other repos issues in other repos for the Copilot agent to work on. Copilot agent can work only on those repos that I assign. But here I have allowed all repository access to Copilot agent, so I can use Copilot agent to work on issues in any of my repos and also review merge requests of any of my repos. That is how we control the access here.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clone the repo from my GitHub account. For that, I go here and I'm going to copy this HTTPS clone command, clone URL, and the terminal. And here I'm going to create a new folder, and then I'm going to clone that repo. Okay, now I have got the repo. I can see with personal app is here, so I'm going to open the VS Code inside this repo. So now I have the Copilot agent here and my repo here. So you have to allow this because it's a repo I downloaded from the internet. Now you can see here all our Copilot features are enabled. We have the chat, and here we can see all the configurations, chat messages, everything, how much usage. So all those are important metrics for us to measure the progress we make in the Copilot agent. Now, if you have properly set up the GitHub Copilot in VS Code, you can go here and get to this Copilot chat. If this is not appearing for you, like it's not accessible, you will have to go here and go to Manage Copilot. So it will take you to your Copilot page and you can configure the changes here. So it is already configured for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to provide a prompt here to generate the content of a ticket. So I'm getting it from here. I want to say, I want to generate the content for my videos page. So generate content for a ticket to display card UI elements in Materials UI containing thumbnail and title from a given YouTube channel in the video's contents page. I want to get that in markdown format, so it will be really easy to use that in the GitHub issues as well. So let's try to generate content for this ticket here. I will paste the prompt here, and here always make sure you select agent, and you can select any model that you already have, and I'm running the prompt. So it is reading the videos.tsx file that I already have here in the components. So it generates all these content for my ticket here. So based on the content or the size of this ticket, I can either make it an epic and create small tickets or whatever. But if I want to, I can copy this entire content and use that in the GitHub ticket as well. So I have got everything here. I will try to create the ticket same way in GitHub issues as well. So I could have copied this markdown and pasted in the issues. I go to new issue. I can easily copy paste that markdown content, or I could go to write with Copilot and generate the issue here too. So there are two ways we can generate the ticket content, either through the IDE like the VS Code, or from the GitHub browser GitHub console. And I can provide the repo also, but it's not necessary. So now it is generating me the content for this ticket. It looks all good. You see here, it's not giving all the implementation details as it gave in the VS Code, but it's pretty much good enough for the agent to start work with. So I'm going to create the issue here. I'm going to assign this ticket to Copilot agent itself to work on. So I go here and I assign it to Copilot agent. So what it will do, it will start with a draft PR. It will do all the implementation code and finally submit a PR for me to review. Let's see how it happens. Now you can see here I assign it to Copilot. So it started with a work in progress PR. If I go here, I can see now Copilot is working on my issue with a work in progress PR. So it's suggesting me something here. It doesn't have Copilot instructions. That is something we can later work on, but regardless, it will still start working on your PR, on your issue, and create a PR. Let's give it a couple of minutes and come back when the pull request is ready to review. Copilot agent has finished working on our issue and it has created a request, a PR request. Let's go and see. So there is a pull request here. So I can go here. What I would do, I would make this as ready for review, and then I am going to assign this to Copilot agent to review this one as well. So what it will do, it will go through the changes and then suggest me if there are any fixes needed. So you can see all the events here. I requested a review from Copilot now. We will come back in a few minutes after this review is complete. Our Copilot agent has done reviewing our PR. Let's see what it says. It makes some comments. So it is suggesting a different URL to verify to add variety for development and testing. So that's a good suggestion. Okay, so for testing, it's suggesting instead of using 1 and 2, the random numbers, use valid YouTube IDs, video IDs so that it will not create broken links but give successful responses. So those are like good reviews, comments on this PR. So if you want, you can address them, or if you want to go ahead with those things, you can still go ahead, resolve them. So this is how you can use GitHub Copilot agent from issue creation to implement the issue in the code base, and then finally get the PR reviewed by the Copilot agent as well. Thank you. I hope you got very important thing out of this, and hope to see you in another video. Thank you.